A legendary milestone deserves a legendary reward. To celebrate 100 episodes, Wayfinder Legends will randomly select one Patreon supporter to win a custom Wayfinder Legends t-shirt and the Pathfinder sourcebook Lost Omens: The Mwangi Expanse. More details on the giveaway are coming soon. Go to patreon.com/reddirtdnd and become one of our Patreon dragons today.
Last we were left off, we got craped out by, who was it that told the story?
Jassi. He was part of the group that saved Akosa and Saffron, and after they freed the captive elves, Akosa and such, the remaining Aspis Consortium slavers grabbed the remaining slaves and tried to jump on their boat and take off. Because at White Bridge Station, it's actually a bridge they built over this major river, so that it made it easy to defend. And so then they tried to jump on a boat and take off down the river and get away. But when they locked themselves into the boat, there was a whole lot of screaming and then silence. Dripping and silence.
Well,
yeah, everybody was just shredded inside that boat, except for Saffron. She was just chained up to a post.
you see Boddy's eyes narrow and his ears go back a little bit. He says, was there some kind of creature in there with him?
We do not know. We thought maybe a curse, a spell, a demon, a haunting. Perhaps it was punishment for defiling the dead. I do not know. I can normally sense magics of the lower planes and fiendish beings. I can feel their evil, but nothing here. That absence is more frightening to me.
Maybe it was some type of relic they tried to take.
Boddy says, well, if I'm carrying anything of significance that might carry some kind of curse, some kind of artifact, relic, and you see his hand kind of drift to his cudgel on his hip.
Yeah. Just the gems and gold they took from this ground. That metal has been a curse to our people. Since the time of the darkness.
The darkness?
Yes. My daughter can tell you more. I am not a teller of tales. She's memorized them all.
So Boddy, he looks down in thought. And is it just him and Jassi, or is Inara still there?
She's still there. She's just kind of listening to the conversation.
Boddy looks over to Inara and says, right, if she witnessed that happen.
I told you that knife thing was cursed.
The knife thing?
Yeah.
The one that Fawin had?
Yeah.
And Boddy like looks at you quizzically like, you think that was with her and that's what caused...
I don't know.
Maybe?
That would explain things though, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, either way, that little girl's seen something horrible happen.
Yeah.
No wonder she is the way she is.
I'm sure she's traumatized after all that.
Yeah, trapped in a room
Seeing that many people die around her too.
in that horrible fashion. And you see like his concern on his face kind of grow, and he looks back at Jassi and says, right, well, it's good of your people to protect her.
Some thought she was a demon. Suggested we finish her off with a rock.
Yeah, I wondered about that. Nothing about your people strikes me as cold and cruel, but was it Jassi that said that to him?
Yeah.
When you said that, finishing her off, and you thought you might keep her instead, I actually did think you were more like the people where Fawin came from. The elves and the humans from her country did great harm to my people. We were in a war with them that thrust us back many, many years. Our society has been warlike ever since.
Ken looks pensive for a moment. Yes, I am pained by the failures of my kinsmen. I had hoped that they had not absorbed the ways that humans live by.
What do you mean?
Their greed, their conquest, their endless need to consume more land, more resources, more power.
Hey, we're not all like that, okay? Humans do bad things, elves do bad things. What? I mean, how are you gonna target a whole group, say that we're all bad and do it? I mean, goblins have issues. This guy's got issues. That person's got issues. What does it matter? You know, some people just suck. And those are the people that we kill.
Yeah, well, at least bring the justice. Thank you for telling me that. This makes a lot more sense about Saffron and why she is the way she is. But if she is witness to whatever caused that damage, killed those people, we should ask her about it. I don't know how we could broach that subject with such an innocent creature.
I wouldn't bring it up. I mean, you're just gonna make it worse for her.
Yeah.
She probably just wants to forget about all that.
Your friend may actually speak with some wisdom. And he kind of looks back at a Kosa. Jasi
Says,
sometimes it is best not to push when someone has suffered much. Let them come to you in their time. Hopefully soon. He just kind of looks sad at that.
you see Boddy, like, when he says that, he kind of looks down and you see him look at the back of his own hand and the scars that are still there from the torture he went through when he says, right, sometimes wounds take time to heal.
It doesn't take that much time when you heal them, though.
Boddy kind of like, you see him look up and says, right, you really handled that pepper very well.
Yeah, I mean, it was not mildly spicy by any means, but
And he says, here,
it wasn't horrible. It wasn't great, but
yeah, it was very brave of you. I think that thing almost killed me.
you think so?
It drove me to drink.
I mean, it takes, everything drives me to drink, so you'll get there. Speaking of which, why don't we go get some more of that wine you seem to like?
No, I've had a plenty. Quenched that burning in my throat, and it's obvious it does not agree with me. But thank you for the offer. I think I'll go sit and listen to the music a little bit more. These elves are fantastic.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find another game.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Have you ever dreamed that elves would be like this?
No,
They
it's
live
kind of fun.
Yes, absolutely. They live with nature. They love each other. They protect each other.
It's kind of how I imagine, my ancestors, the Kellish people,
Yeah.
kind of like barbaric, but I imagine them like this. Just out in the woods doing fun stuff. I never knew my ancestors, obviously. Not that old.
What about your parents? And your sister? What were they like?
Well, I don't really remember that much.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you take a wound to the head around that time?
probably. And probably drank too much too in that time, but
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I know what she looks like. You've seen the picture that I drew.
yeah. Who was that again?
That's
sister?
That's Pris. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope we find her.
I've been looking my whole life, trust me. I hope so too.
Where do you think she may have gone?
With her, who knows?
When we do find her, I will share a drink with you.
Well, when we do find her, we may have a lot of trouble to deal with, so.
We're pretty good at dealing with trouble.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
But no, I don't know anything about my mom. My dad died. He kind of had some issues. But whatever, they're dead now.
Was he a gladiator fighter like you?
No. No, I don't remember what he did. I think he was in, he was some sort of security officer or something. I don't know. I don't even know if what I'm telling you is right, to be honest. I'm just trying to think. I don't want to think about this anymore.
Right. Let's go find a game.
Okay, let's find a game.
Yes, today is a feast. There is music, there is food, there is friendship. Come. So while they're having their conversation, Fawin, you see a vine See a vine pop up over a group of people,
Of vines.
kind of like wave you toward it.
So Fawin puts that together from a group of people. Oh, that must be Niketia's hand.
Yes.
Right? And so
Right.
she wanders over that way.
And she's like, I've been looking for you. Yes, and she got excuses herself. We will speak in common because they do not.
Oh, yeah. Side note reminder from a few episodes ago when Fawin first went in, I think with Boddy, to meet the twins.
Yes.
Osa.
Okay, Ose, O-S-E, Ose, that's their title.
Yes.
Their names are Panin and Atsu. Ose Panin and Otsi Atsu.
So just a reminder, when she first went in to meet them, she had touched the choker and activated the language on the choker. So for polyglots. So kind of retroactively, if she caught any language elements in polyglot about Saffron as she was walking through the crowd,
Yeah.
she'd kind of be listening for that. So
You might have heard like a Kosa talking or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
yeah, so when she says speak in common, Fawin says, of course, of course.
Yeah. And she's like, good. I have something a favor to ask of you and your little green friend.
Plame, he's over there.
Yes. Yeah, you see like a branch one waving at you, Plame.
Plame! What? Come here! Okay!
So, Plame will real quick tell Lakosa, I guess Fawin's in trouble or something. I don't know. He's back. He'll go over to her where she's at. Yeah, what do you want?
Niketia wanted to talk to us.
Yes. I'm asking him, you see my father, Jasi, and he's from the Kosa. He
Yes.
kind of points over her, kind of nods over her shoulder, and you see that they seem to be talking like, about something. You're not sure what. Speaking quietly. Says, those two, they are, how do you say in common? What is the term? Clueless idiots?
Wow.
They have been friends since childhood. I think they have been in love for the last 10 years. Ever since Akosa helped my father through my mother's death. He dotes on one another such. And when Akosa was taken, it was the first time I had seen rage in my father's eyes. He has helped Akosa recover from his time of the Aspis Consortium. And neither of them will do anything about it. They both have too many concerns invented in their own minds. They both worry what my mother would think, her dear departed soul, but I know precisely what mother would say. She would say, you are clueless idiots. So, I have been watching them dance around each other for 10 years now. But today, I've been thinking, life is short, even for an elf. Perhaps especially for an elf. She looks kind of pensive a moment, tapping the tree branch hand on her living fingers.
Yes.
Of course, you understand our elders have very strict rules in place about interfering in people's personal lives. Luckily, you are foreigners and they do not care.
I think I understand.
Maybe you can help me get these two to be a little less stupid. What do you say?
I'm playing level 5 on your wisdom / intelligence check. So you want us, like, to go get a magic potion? Do they make potions of not being an idiot here? I don't understand.
Plame, I think what Niketia is asking is that those two like each other, but they're afraid to take the next step in their relationship. And so if we can basically say, hey, you like each other, morons, go on a date, then it might help them out.
Fawin and Plame playing matchmaker is so funny.
Well, the other option is you and Boddy.
So which two? He's looking over.
Akosa that you were talking to earlier,
Uh-huh.
the hunt, right? And Jossie.
Ooh. Jossie's kind of a jerk. Why would you? Maybe he's a jerk because I don't know if he's that big of a jerk.
Because he's frustrated in love. That makes perfect sense, Plame. And she kind of slaps him on the shoulder. You're a genius.
Well,
he's a jerk because he's not happy.
Definitely, he doesn't seem happy. But you know, he's like kind of like a priest. I thought they were kind of celibate.
Oh, I don't know.
No, he just can't get a date. Kid is laughing.
Oh my god.
14 on the die. Oh. Okay, so you want us to go meddle in their relationship, and that's what you're saying?
Yes. Well, I don't know anything about it. Wink, wink. She actually says wink,
Wait,
wink. We have rules.
wait, the rules don't apply to us? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
I don't like the look in Plame's eyes.
No, not those rules. The rules about not meddling. Yeah, she caught it too.
I don't know. I'm
with you.
kind of friendly with Akosa. Maybe I can go talk to him and see.
Yeah.
But I'll be subtle.
Fawin rolled a 7 on the die. Okay.
And you go talk to Josie.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Because if I talk to Josie, it probably won't go as well.
Okay.
So Plame will walk back over to Akosa and sit back down and strike back up the conversation, not make any mention of being over there, just to see if he gets curious.
You walk over there and Jossie kind of nods and he steps off to go talk to someone else. And so he's asking you if you do any other hunting.
Oh, well, you know, I just started. I grew up like in a traveling troupe. Kind of, I guess, like a tribe, but it's all different people from different places, and we entertain, and they give us money, which apparently you all don't know about, but it's really cool. And we can use this money to buy stuff from people, and the really good thing about it is that you can take this money that you make, like in Iskar, and you can sell stuff in Iskar, and you can take the money, you can go to Cheliax and buy stuff with the same money, and you can go, like, all the different places, and they all take the same money. It's really nice. It's called commerce.
Yeah, thanks. I think I don't want to go to Cheliax.
All you do is carry money around.
Seems like a burden.
Oh, that was excellent.
So yeah, and he's started talking. He's like, I really don't understand Fawin sometimes. She thinks that this guy, Jossie, is kind of cute, but I don't get it. Oh. He just seems kind of, I don't know, a little stuck up, if you know what I mean.
Okay, roll me a diplomacy check.
11 on the die. 21.
Nice, that'll make it. He kind of gives her a bit of an evil eye for a second. He goes, he is a good man. I mean, he's kind of an idiot. The number of times I have had to save him from getting his head cut off. When we were at Whitebridge Station, he nearly took an axe to the throat because he was too busy saving someone.
I guess that's a positive attribute, you know, wanting to save people, putting yourself as in defense of others. I guess that's okay. I mean, maybe he's not completely terrible, but I agree. I think he is probably an idiot.
Yes, an idiot, a brave idiot, a selfless idiot. He's kind of thinking about it.
Brave, huh? Interesting. I haven't seen. I mean, I guess sometimes it's hard to tell apart when you're brave or an idiot, right? Because like he was going to maybe think about attacking us when we first came to the gate, which was pretty stupid. But I guess maybe he's just brave and protecting the village or whatever he thought he was doing. But maybe not so bad, I guess.
Well played, Hal.
Yes.
Fawin's gonna walk over, right? And as she does, she's gonna cast guidance on herself to give her a +1.
Nice.
And then she's going to cast the Nudge Fate Hex on herself. If I miss it by 1, or am I close by 1, it'll change the success into a critical success, or a Sorry, you'll turn a critical failure into just a failure, or a failure into a success. So,
But doesn't change your chance of critical.
but doesn't change. Yeah. So Fawin has followed Jossie as he's walked away.
Oh my gosh,
And
you guys, this perfect pincer attack of emotional like terrorism is going on.
These poor elf. What did they do to you?
And you know, kind of finds a way to catch up or get Jossie's attention for a second. Jossie, and she does a little partial sway to maybe indicate that she's been enjoying the feast a little bit.
The palm wine.
Yeah.
All that elves in the trees getting tips here.
And with that little half step, she kind of puts her hand, reaches out and pushes her hand on his shoulder, and she's like, "Jossie, you're friends with Akosa," and she looks back over there where Akosa's talking to Plame.
She's like, yes, we grew up together.
Yeah, is Akosa seeing anyone? I mean, have you seen those muscles? He's so strong, and I was just wondering, you're as his friend, you would know. Is he available?
Sorry, Emily's over here. She's not just one palm, it's double palm. Double face palm over here. Give me a diplomacy. Here's the
There's so much drama.
Good. That bounced off a 20. It's an 8
Okay.
on the die. And diplomacy or deception?
If you're trying to engender
You mean your diplomacy and
jealousy?
deception is not the same?
They are the same, yeah.
Okay,
So-
it's diplomacy.
Okay, so that's a plus 11, which would be a 19. Plus 1 for guidance would be a 20. And the nudge fate, if I'm close, would make it a 21.
It's a DC of 22.
No.
All right. So I'm gonna burn a hero point.
Oh, wait.
What? Yes?
I forgot about something.
The choker, the necklace.
Once a day, you can have a +2 diplomacy.
Booyah, for sure. So that would be a 23?
Yes, you'd have made it. Oh, your voice takes on this quality, right?
Yes, the activated choker. Oh my gosh. So 23 is my
23.
total.
Okay. So what do you say to him?
So, so I go over there and I've basically implied how athletic and sexy that Akosa is. And is he available?
He's like, yeah, well, he is very capable. He is our best hunter. He is an impulsive man. His temper, well, his sense of right. If he sees a wrong, he must rush to it. But he does not have a plan ahead. A number of times I have had to save them.
But who's he seeing? Because when I went over there and I said something to him, he was like, "Oh no, I'm thinking of others, someone else."
He's going to see him perfectly.
And then he looks your way. So I figure you must know who it is that he's got the hots for.
What an idiot!
With the subtlety of a Mack truck.
This is not in Fawin's wheelhouse.
Okay, what is his?
I'm not saying it's bad, but I think you just got out subtled by a goblin.
Yes, you did.
Welcome everyone listening to our new episode of Dyson Dating. We actually are playing D&D after
Okay, so he rolled poorly on. He rolled like a 2 on his perception. Poor Jossie. Well, of course, it did say he's an idiot.
Fools rush in.
So he totally did not catch that this is ridiculous.
He's too. So in the beginning, and you said he's been like wispy about that the whole time.
Yeah.
So maybe it like distracted him in he's in his feelings. So.
Yeah.
Someone's got to cry.
So he's like, really?
Oh yes,
And he was looking at me.
indeed. So I figure you must know who it is.
I could not say. He just kind of blushes a little.
Well, all I'm saying is that if someone like that was attracted to me, I would totally make a move.
He's like, yes, I believe you would.
With a 15 on the dice, Fawin controls her face.
You're dealing with the paladin with a low charisma.
Yes, make a fix your face roll for me, please.
I was gonna say, what if none of this is real and it's just a prank on Fawin?
Oh,
That would be awesome.
Plane's in for it. The DM really wishes he had thought of that. The entire village is just screwing with you guys.
So while this is going on, and Plame and Kosa are watching Fawin and Jossie, Plame's gonna lean over and say, "You know, somebody should probably go help that poor guy. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about Fawin, but she has the habit of maybe leading men astray."
how dare you!
That's a 21. Maybe you should go and save your friend before she gets a little too clawed into it. If you know.
He's like, he goes, perhaps I should go talk to him. We wouldn't want him to be influenced by bad influence.
Yeah, I agree. 24 on the dice. Tell you what, I'll go with you. I'll distract Fawin. You get Jossie somewhere else, maybe for a while.
Okay. We'll walk up.
And then go, hey, Fawin.
Oh, here they come. And she kind of leans a little bit closer to Jossie.
Where did Mesmer go? What? I don't see him. Oh, is that him up in the tree? We should go save him.
Yeah, Kosa's like, yeah, he's probably playing with the lion or something.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Mesmer, of course. Just remember what I said. And she leaves a lingering hand on Jossie's pectoral muscle for a moment. Just remember what I said, and good luck. And she walks off.
All right.
And with a natural 20, Plame will look at Kosa and say, definitely you want to distract him for a while. I'll try to keep her away. That would be a critical success. Yes.
Wow. You got, the way it was set up, you had to get 4 successes. A critical counts as 2. You were at 3, so that puts you at 5. That is bravo.
Good job.
And you guys look off. Okay, you wander off. And
If we still have any listeners with us right now, so become like
the 2 listeners we have left.
Yeah, whatever. We like the stats. Most listened to episode of all time.
So you 2 are walking over there, and Ketya, she keeps leaning out behind a tree. She's being very subtle right now. She rolled a 2 on her stealth.
Fawin walks up, not looking behind her, and goes, "Are they kissing yet?"
She goes, I think they're arguing.
It is love. And then Plame again. I may have called you a homewrecker, but I was just doing it for, to get them together.
Oh,
I didn't really mean it much.
but no one overheard you, right? Right? By the time like half the tribe is leaning toward Fawin's way, like
All these elves playing behind trees.
Looking at Fawin, just shaking their head.
It's like, I heard you. I think we all heard him.
We can hear Ahsoka yelling at Jossie.
Yeah.
you said a homewrecker.
No, I just applied it heavily.
No, I was touching him like that to try to invoke jealous.
Yeah.
Plame. She kind of looks away from you like, I can't believe you would do such a thing.
But we were just pretending. It's okay.
She reluctantly smiles at that. She's like, okay, fine.
So they're arguing back and forth, and it's getting more and more animated. And then finally, out of nowhere, Kosa just grabs him and kisses Jossie.
Oh, mission success.
Yeah.
Fawin slaps Plame in the shoulder. See, I told you.
Why is he trying to eat him?
This episode is wild.
If I went to
I did not know what I was starting. I blame this on the mod.
So let's recap.
Iso,
We started off with
is
some
on
heavy drinking
oh no!
and spicy foods, and we wound up here. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
It sure got spicy, all right.
Now you have to multi-class in matchmaking.
The crazy thing is, this is a challenge in the
Yes,
game.
it is.
In the game, the adventure path written by Paizo. This is not something you cooked up. This is like, hey,
This is Paizo's fault, okay? I wipe my hands.
what do they think we are? A bunch of love-crazed nerds at a gaming table rolling dice?
Yeah.
Oh man, how could they imagine this going otherwise? It's just two really geeky guys going, okay, I'm going to
I saw it in a movie once. Hold on, it worked.
Wait. You played two dudes playing characters trying to get two dudes to go on a date.
That's right up Shakespeare's alley. Like we got this whole, much ado about nothing, love, labor's lost going on. We're good to go.
You got Benedict and oh good lord.
And Beatrice. That's exactly what Fawin was doing, was the Benedict and Beatrice. So anyway.
I'm assuming they had this all planned out for a much more subtle party. Maybe.
But then there was us.
But we're the ones who got the dice.
Just FYI, other things you could have done is you could have subtly assessed the situation to give you bonuses on future checks.
Yeah, we did that.
Oh.
Had a reasonable discussion.
Did that.
Spread white lies.
Definitely did that.
Create a romantic atmosphere if any of you are performers.
Yeah. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't look now. Yeah.
They kiss.
Yeah, they kiss. But they just kind of stop and look at each other for a second and they both bust out laughing.
Awesome.
Good deal. Good deal.
Inhibition's gone.
Yes. Yay. Yes. And so, yeah, Jossie says something to, kind of waves me to kick you over, says something to her. Right, and then the two of them walk off, and she's like, well, he said they have a lot to discuss. She kind of nudges you.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet they do.
Fawin has the choker activated, and she says to Plame, that's a very interesting translation for the actual words.
Oh, that's right. You can comprehend languages when that thing's activated.
Yeah. So she's been hearing polyglot as if it's common. So
She's a little spy.
for the ever since she met with the elders a couple episodes ago.
So as they walk off, we hear, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. Oh my God, we're having
Okay,
too much
moving
fun.
this along. So I get kind of nudges you. Just, we need to be moving this along. And she steps into the middle of the big area where everyone's sitting feasting. And you notice a lot of people are kind of glancing back at them and they're kind of gossiping among each other.
Oh.
And she takes her staff. You're not sure exactly, it looks like maybe ironwood staff, and at the top is a bronze casting. It's a leopard with a sword in its mouth, and it's got a human under its paw.
Yes.
And she takes it and she bangs it on the floor. And everyone kind of goes quiet and they look at her. She says, come, children of the leopard clan. Dusk has fallen. Let us call a moth to tell us a story. As one, the Ekujae stand and they hold their hands cupped in front of them. Each conjures a small ball of light into their palm.
Fawin goes ahead and mimics their motions and makes the...
Yeah, Boddy pulls his hands up into the shape of a bowl and looks over to Inara and...
I don't know what they're doing. That's the kind of stuff they do in cults.
Boddy says, well, we should do as I do.
Inara will put her hands together.
And Ketia goes, and you see the little vine there, arm, untwirls. And you see the ball of light drifts up and she grabs it with her fingers. She says, I have caught a moth. And she holds it down to her ear and says, and he has a story to tell. It is the story of the great darkness. We will listen, the others reply as one. There was once a time of great anguish, a time of destruction, a time of night so dark that even moths refused to fly. From a hole in this night came the great darkness. He saw the world suffering. He saw the weakness of the world. When the sky fell and left a hole to what had been. And through this he entered and thought only that it wanted to see more suffering. The darkness sought to burn all what little there was, all that remained, until there was nothing left but ash. The first people that the darkness found were brave people. When the sky fell, their brethren went to safety. There were a people who chose to stay, that they may help those who would suffer in the coming times. And he came upon these brave people, and they stood before the darkness with their weapons, and they did not run. The darkness sought to destroy them, saying, "You shall fall before me, for I am death and I am fire." But the people were not afraid. And they replied, "You shall not break us, for we are guardians of this land. We have stayed to defend it, and all the others who have fled." Oh, what a terrible battle it was. The people shattered their spears against the darkness time and again, but no living being can pierce its hide. At last, the greatest among our people, the kindest, the most righteous, laid down their lives to forge their very souls into a weapon for the people to wield. They were the first great guardians of our land, and how their souls burned bright, like coals in the night. And we picked up these souls of those who we had most loved, and in pain and in wrath, in justice, we split the skin of the darkness and spilled the blood of the darkness across the whole of the land. They broke its horns, and they shattered its teeth and flung them into the sea. Yet still the darkness would not die. The people forced the darkness back into the place from which it had emerged. The people trapped it in the space between spaces. The people swore that they would stand guard at that gate, that the darkness will never escape, will never threaten the people of this world again. Can we imprison the darkness forever, when even the best among us could not defeat it? Was it foolish to even try? That is the story we have been given from the times of old. The tribe replies as one. We will remember. Saffron's walking along down one of the side avenues across a rope bridge, and her shadow kind of trailing behind her. You're just wandering Akrivel, and you just feel that presence, like the cicadas, and they're off to the right a bit. So you just start actually drifting that direction, cutting between huts. Everything is empty, everything is dark, because everyone is at the feast. There might occasionally be an elf who walks by on, guards here and there, just sort of patrolling the perimeter.
They do speak Malongi, right? Mm-hmm. She also speaks Malongi. Does she happen to overhear maybe any conversations as she's passing the guards?
Let me roll here. What's your deception? It's
plus 13.
Oh yeah, the guards, they noticed you when you were coming down here. You just look like you're wandering around. And they kind of get quiet, actually, because they were complaining about not being at the feast. And they kind of get quiet as they pass you. And they're like, yeah, that's her. You just kind of slunk by them. You just look like you're wandering around. You wait for them to wander off. They're continuing their little patrol. And then you continue to follow one of the side avenues down across the bridge to a little platform. It's off away from the rest of the city. A nice 2-story building, looks like, has been carved into the tree. You walk up to it, and you stand there looking at your shadow cast in the big double doors.
She'll really gently reach up and try the door, almost like she knows even before she touches it that it's gonna be locked.
doesn't give.
Yeah, she's not surprised. In the same sort of transfixed way, like a sightseer, looking around. She doesn't want to be too obvious, someplace she's not supposed to be. Just kind of looking around and not too anxious or worried. I think she'll just sort of wait, and she still does not turn. And she doesn't turn and look at this presence that she feels over her shoulder. And she'll, maybe if she doesn't receive an immediate response, it's very subtly implying. She'll just wait, almost like she's just waiting for something to happen. And when it doesn't, there's this same sort of like minor shift in her tone. She says, "Is this what we're looking for?"
You see her shadow has grown darker and darker, even though the light is receding. And then it just kind of collapses down. It's just a normal shadow now. And it sort of goes under the door. And you hear scraping, crashing, things being overturned. Something gets knocked over. And, oh good God. A 2. The guards are not, can't roll for Squidoo. They're too far away. I'll say they're too far away. And then you hear the door latches. One of them's kind of hanging loose now.
Saffron kind of looks down, and with all the crashing and the banging that's happening inside, she doesn't seem to really register it, or when at a time when really she should be most concerned about watchful eyes or being sneaky here, she almost seems to not even notice anyone might be listening or watching, and she almost kind of seems like she's in her own little world. Kind of looks down, and then when the door creaks open, it almost startles her, catches her attention. Eyes come back up, and she reaches out very slowly with one hand and she pushes the door open, steps inside.
Inside appears to be some kind of official building, and there were maybe scrolls or something hanging on the walls. They've all been ripped down. There's a table's been flipped over, and then there's a door at the back that's now unlocked. It looks like 2 big, very heavy reinforced doors, and they're like just setting loose now.
She'll step inside, and she starts to look around. Her attention is not drawn by the sight of like all the overturned things. She's looking for something, and she's waiting. Is there maybe a shift that she feels, sort of presence?
You hear tink. Something metal hit the ground. It's behind those doors on the far side that are setting ajar.
Immediately, she looks up like a hound that has the scent. Total shift. She starts walking through and stepping over all of these like overturned crates and broken pieces of things. Just graceful, like a dance, kind of just stepping over, dancing through all the wreckage that's left of whatever was housed here. And just kind of thinking to herself, she sighs, gosh, what a wreck. Drifts over and comes to those doors at the back.
Swing them open, and there's a small kind of round room, looks almost like a tower maybe, that's meant to weave its way up through the trees, and there's like high, thin windows, almost like murder slits that you'd fire a bow out of. A chest that's been ripped open and knocked over. There's stuff, looks like they've been knocked off of shelves around the room, like something just someone just rifled through here, just throwing everything. And the moonlight's coming down through one of the windows and hits the middle of the floor. And there, laying right in that, is a heavy golden ring.
There you are.
You step over. I assume you pick it up?
She will unwrap some of this bandage a little bit.
Okay.
And this would be one of the only things that she has on her, and one of the only items left, I believe. When she does, I imagine her wounds aren't terribly bad.
Well, almost entirely healed.
Yeah. And so she'll take that and nose in the air and narrow her eyes and kind of look down, and then she'll sigh very daintily, bend down and pick it up using the bandage.
It's a heavy golden ring and the thick band across the top. There's a lion's head and a goat and either a serpent or a dragon. It's hard to tell because they're all like twisted, like someone had painted the picture and then just twisted it. And they're all twisted together to form the ring.
I think she'll pick it up very daintily. She's not, just reaching for it automatically. She's, picking it up, at a distance and kind of examining it like at a distance. Clearly she's disgusted by it. And then in the moonlight, she'll turn it over and look at it almost like she's assessing it for damage, or anything that would mar this, or disfigure this kind of already disfigured design.
No, it looks whole. There's maybe a little blood on it, but dried. Wipe that off.
She will kind of polish it off a little bit, and she'll hold it up and she'll say, "You're important." She'll put it, she'll open up her pocket and drop it in, and kind of just feel the weight of it in her pocket. Well, now that's done with. I imagine maybe she sees maybe something in the moonlight, or there's this shadow in this room where there's streams of moonlight coming in, and that she might immediately turn away and just kind of revert her eyes and put her nose in the air and say, "Let's go home now." And she will just totally walk out. She's not gonna touch anything else unless perception check and see if there's anything else like really glittery. But
an 18. Well, there is there's a couple nice things. Looks like there's a couple weapons that may have been taken off of the slavers when Whitebridge was destroyed, and there's a staff. It's a very nice staff. Looks like it's two completely different pieces of wood that have been twisted around each other. That one stands out to you.
Yeah, she'll just be skipping through daintily on her way out, and she'll turn and notice it and say, "Well, that looks nice." And she'll grab it and take it with her.
Up on her shoulder and walks off. And behind her, the doors close. And you're like someone's locking the door back behind her in the shadows. The key gets thrown out and skitters across the ground. Off she goes through Akrivel, back to her little hut.
Wayfinder Legends is a production of Red Dirt RPG LLC, and all original characters and artwork are the property of the respective creators. The Age of Ashes Adventure Path was originally produced by Paizo Publishing, and all Paizo titles, characters, and artwork are used with respect under the guidelines of the OGL and ORC gaming licenses. If you like what you've heard, join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. You'll get additional content, Discord access, quarterly gifts, and more. Join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. All right, everybody, we are recording. This is episode 91.
91 more until 100. Episode 19.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, the dyslexia is kicking in. Sorry.
yeah, dyslexia. Yeah, you're drunk like Boddy. Boddy says, well, if I'm carrying anything of significance that might carry some kind of curse, some kind of artifact, relic. You see his hand kind of drift to his cudgel on his hip.
Yeah. Just the gems and gold they took from this ground. Cursed gold. Well, dang it.
I had you muted, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's even better when I'm muted because there'd be like a background.
Background, yeah. Oh, gosh.
Kind of thinks about that. I am pained by the failures of my kinsman.
Say that again?
He kind of looks pensive for a moment and says, I am pained.
No, just say, hey, wait a minute, I gotta blow my nose. Yeah. You're good.
We're going to shoot Brook. Finish him up in the rock.
I mean, you got this. You don't have a professional audio guy doing this work, so he needs a little help.
All right. Take 4. All right. He looks... Very professional. See, this is why we don't pay you to be. That we don't make money. That's
that
also
was
easy.
good. I don't even know who did that, but they win. Oh, God, that was funny.
It was somewhere over here.
Yeah, definitely.
It was her. I'm joking. All right. The greed, the conquest, the endless need to consume more land, more resources, more power.
Hey, we're not all like that, okay?
And some of us are standing right here.
It's like, but now I know how Stagram feels.
Head the visor now.
The sword is drawn. The sword is sheathed. The sword is drawn. The sword is sheathed.
Oh my gosh. What were we even saying? But if she is witness to whatever caused that damage, killed those people, we should ask her about it. I don't know how we could broach that subject with such an innocent creature.
I really She probably just wants to forget about all that.
Your friend may actually speak with some wisdom. And he kind of looks.
You couldn't see it, but the way he looked on his face, the way Stacey's looking at his face, like, Nara, but what wisdom? With the words, what? Caught in your mouth.
Some wisdom. Go ahead.
He was some sort of like security officer or something. I don't know. I don't even know if what I'm telling you is right, to be honest. I'm just trying to think. I don't want to think about this anymore.
Right. Let's go find a game.
Okay, let's find a game.
Inara gets tipsy and always lore drops until the emotional moment, and then it's like, I'm just trying to get you to shut up. Let's go.
That's okay. When you asked, what about your parents? I thought you were going to say, yeah, they're older than me, too.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry the one.
It tracks. I was born at a very young age. But that would be subtle.
Fawin rolled a 7 on the die.
Because if I talk to Josie, it probably won't go as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I just get the image of the entire village going.
Slapping their forehead.
Slapping their forehead.
What's the movie where everyone slaps their forehead? Like one of the Naked Gun movies or something?
Naked Gun movie, yeah. The entire audience.
I love the battle of political and economic systems theories between capitalist goblins and altruistic communist elves.
Plame or socialist.
Plame and Fawin.
Socialist, yeah. More of a socialist. They have private property.
Yeah.
They do have private property?
They do have private property.
The elves do? Okay, good.
Doesn't it stop part of
Technically, they're socialists, not communists.
Okay, good. Then we won't burn them. Oh, gosh.
Plame is now part Ferengi.
He does have the ears.
He looks a little like it. Yeah.
He's got the lobes.
Yeah.
He's so strong. And is he a available?
I'm sorry. Emily's over here. She's not just one palm, it's double palm. Double face palm over here. Give me a diplomacy.
He looks your way, so I figure you must know who it is that he's got the hots for.
What an idiot.
With the subtlety of a Mack truck.
This is not in Fawin's wheelhouse.
Okay, what is his?
I'm not saying it's bad, but I think you just got out-subtled by a goblin.
Yes, you did.
Welcome, everyone, listening to our new episode of Dyson Dating. We actually are playing D&D after all.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of Golarion.
That's The Bachelor, Mwangi edition.
Asunder son.
I'll put a hex on you.
Oh, witchy woman. I think we just found our title.
Put a spell on you. Witchy woman, did you make your say?
Some people call him a space cowboy. Some people call him the Goblin of Love.
Goblin of Love. That's another possible title.
Oh, God.
He's a goblin. He's a joker. Wears a bat as a choker.
Does the healing in his hands.
Wow, you have a theme song going.
Episode 91, the 70s.
See Plame walking along with these big old bell-bottom pants. They're only like 8 inches tall.
He's got himself some sideburns and a super wide collar.
I'm just a gigolo.
Only one thing left to do now. Strut.
So good.
You said a homewrecker.
No, I just applied it heavily. But we were just pretending. It's okay. I know you probably have trouble getting men. Don't worry.
Real buddy there, Plame. Good friend.
That's right.
With friends like these.
Boys have cooties anyway.
They interfere with your career.
Yes.
100%. This is the longest set of outtakes ever.
Oh, God. Yes.
Plame could have sung a Kiss the Girl drinking song. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Then you could be like, the frogs in Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Oh, the frogs. Yeah.
La 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 la.
Oh, because he's green.
Yes.
I see how it is.
So as they walk off, we hear, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. Yeah.
Jungle love.
Another possible title for the episode. No, maybe not.
Nope.
There was a couple of Ekujae. They'd never been together before.
We're at
Let's
48
see.
minutes.
So far, we're at 6 minutes of content. Yeah, I think we got like 5 minutes of content. Yeah. And we're recording.
But did Boddy give her a handkerchief?
I used the actual bandage around your...
Like right immediately when they first met?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, don't. You're going to use it against me. I gave her I bandaged her around her arm.
Bandage, yes, that's right.
The flashback tribune really comes to life, Jess. When this dude gets like his freaking mind going and starts bringing your backstory in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way you did for Boddy, dude. I had a good idea of what my backstory was, and then I said, "Here, do what you want with it." And he's like, "I have some ideas." And then we came back with it. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so much better."
Oh no.
That's so messed up.
It's so wrong.
Bratov the butcher. Yeah.
Oh yeah, then with Demiri and like she like freaking slaughtering people. I mean, you were there for that. You were. Part of that.
Yeah, where she just slit that guy's throat for no reason.
I mean, because she wanted to.
Murder and somebody else. But you have purpose for your murders.
That, by the way, is a staff of elemental power.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's a 6th level magic item.
Oh, hey guys. Hang on 1 second, I'll be right down. Man, I really thought that would work. Oh well, while I'm down here, I want to take a moment and thank you all so much for listening. Your support means a lot to us. If you feel like helping us out, then consider liking or subscribing, or even as simple as leaving a comment for us down below. And if you're feeling extra generous, we have a page on Patreon at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. Come by, join the party, and be a hero.